Hi, everybody. Welcome to our world. There's no turning back.
I love
It's
it.
nice to see you all. Teri's working out some
Technical difficulties.
technical difficulties. Yes. You know how they used to have, what is it? The thing that went, ooh, technical difficulties, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Anyway,
Conrad.
she'll be on in a few minutes, but let's say hi to some folks. So I want to say hi, Deanne. We got all your stuff, and CJ, Barbara, and Lorraine, and let's see, Roxy, Mary Starshine, Charlie, um, Patricia Hernandez, Patricia Franzino. Oh, good. You have one too. All right. Annie's cooking dinner. All right, Annie. Save some for us now. Don't you
Yes.
eat it all. Yes. And there she is, popping in. And we have Diane G here. Oops, I got
Yay,
I hit
Diane.
a certain part of Mary's dream. All right. Vicky Howell's here, and Sonia Claiborne's here, and Garnet, Garnet, Garnet. Hoy,
Hello.
hoy, hoy.
Wait, wait, wait.
Debbie at Three Shifting Veils. Akila B. Play Love Remember. Oh, Barb, you got 3 interviews this week. Good girl. That's awesome. Good
Yay.
for you. Good for you. Maria
I
has
heard
perfect health. Nice to see you, my dear. Linda Kennedy. Hello, honey. Oh, yeah, we'll send you lots of luck, Barb. Absolutely. Hi, Anita K. Rossi. Old Silver. Oh, you got your Cobb salad. That sounds awfully good.
That does sound good.
I love Cobb salads. They're
Me
wonderful.
too.
Yeah. And Suzanne. Um, oh, your parents stayed downstairs, leaving you to answer the door. I had to go down and announce their arrival since they seem not interested. Is that part of a dream or is that the truth? I don't know. Maybe it's the truth. Okay. Laurie Hunsinger. Hello, dear. What is? Oh, okay. It was a dream. All right. I got to go back and. All right. Thank you, dear. I was going to say, why are they so lazy? They're living down there. They could go and answer the door. All right. Teri Galactic Queen, Garnet says, yeah. Oh, this is good, Maria, that you're recalling dreams more. See, it really, when you talk about them and you think about them, really that makes a huge difference. It really does. Yeah. All right. Lorraine had a salad. Now, you guys, come on. I just had some oranges. Right, Kelly? Tangerines. Oh my God. I'm addicted.
I love them too. I brought a bowl up. I had some
did you?
shrimp cocktail, but I've been hungry all day. It's like I can't get
All
full.
day. That's because you're older. Yeah.
That's right. There's more room now.
Yes, yes. Let's see. Pamela Anderson is here. Sally's here. And Play, you have apples, butternut squash, and red potatoes baking. Now that sounds good too. All right. Sonia has a dream from 7th grade. Hi, Rob. Falgiano. Yes. All right. Oh, now who left? Diana? Oh my goodness, your landlord's wife took you Goodwill shopping. Well, good. You can always get a good deal there. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Christine Fryer, Lorraine Orr. Maureen had a cheese whiz and ham spread sandwich with popcorn. I mean, we're just getting every idea of what we can have now. So we're all
Yep.
set.
When we're done.
Part 4. All right. Did I get? Oh, Rossi has a dream. Oh, you guys, you're amazing. Oh, your husband took you out to a new place. You tried drunken noodles with chili vegetable dumplings.
Oh,
Drunken noodle. I never heard of that, Debbie.
there's
Wow.
Oh, drunken noodles.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I don't blame you, Old Silver. You can maybe have them come back now and maybe you'll have better dreams. But, that's up to you. Hi, Miss Sherlock. Diana, if you can't hear it, it might be a permission setting in StreamYard, Sally says.
I had to back all the way out, but now I can hear. But there was this
Okay.
hum. Um,
We see
it
it,
was
Mary.
like a record
Okay.
skipping.
Yes,
You know,
yes.
like when it gets to the label, that's what I was hearing.
Can you imagine who a younger person wouldn't be able to say that? We know what that sounds like.
A younger person doesn't even know what a 45 RPM is.
Yeah, I actually saw this guy interview his daughter, and he said, I'm just going to ask you some, she was 16. I'm going to ask you some questions. First one is, he said, what are the yellow pages? She said, a yellow paper that can be pages? I mean, the things he asked her were, she couldn't figure any of them out. Not one. It was funny. It really was. Hi, Sharon Foster.
Remember those little discs that they used to make so that you can stick it in the
On
middle
the
of
45. Yeah.
Yeah.
So in Fenton, they have sculptures and they have a
Mhm.
great big one in yellow of that center disc.
Yeah, I've seen that. Or you can buy them just to put it on and then just put the records on, right?
Yeah.
You can do that. Lorraine says she misses the feel, the sound, and even the smell of records. That
Yeah.
makes
Smell is
That's-
a big thing.
Vinyl is coming back. My kid has a huge collection of
Mhm.
today's vinyl as well as yesteryear's vinyl.
Mhm.
Nice.
I have a Bluetooth turntable, but I don't have speakers for it yet. So
Okay.
I'm not playing my albums, but my albums.
So I just want you to know, Mary Starshine, we have your dream in various posts. So thank you. Hi, Carolyn. How did you know I needed to see you here today?
Yes.
Your bed fell on its what?
I'm guessing what it is, but I
Okay.
don't know if we could say it on
Oh,
It's
okay.
keister. It's keister.
yeah, pretty much.
Okay. All right. There you go. And places, I had a deck on my nightstand, and when I got out of the shower, one card was on the floor. It read, "Focus upon divine and perfect health."
Amazing.
Love
Nothing
that.
better than that. Yeah.
It's such a sacred place, isn't it? The bathroom.
It really
It
is.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's-
Yeah. It is. Thank God. That's where I met all my guides for the first time while I was on the can.
Of
Yeah.
course. The
I love
throne.
it.
The throne.
I know.
Throne.
The
Yeah.
throne. That's
Yeah.
right.
14 karat gold throne.
Yeah. So Teri is going to Sedona and getting there on the 8th or flying out on the 8th or
I'm
what's
flying
that?
out on the 8th, and then I'm going to the
Okay.
retreat. The retreat starts on the 12th, and I'm getting there a little bit early
Yeah. Yeah.
on the 11th, and then coming back on the 20th.
All right. Well, I'm sure you know that if we could fit into one of your suitcases, we certainly would. But
You would be more than welcome.
we look forward to you reporting to us from there.
Yes.
And
Well,
let us
yeah,
know.
Sedona.
JJ and I are roommates, so it'll be
Yeah.
really fun.
I know.
Cool.
She's
That
fabulous.
will be
So
fun.
exciting. I know.
I am leaving on the 8th too.
Oh,
Where you
so
going?
Diana and I are the only ones next week.
Well, I can pack my computer and do it from the hotel. No,
Wow.
I could, because we're going to Idly Wild and Joshua Tree.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
I've
Well,
always
at
wanted to go there.
least there'll be two of us. We always have said we have 4 people, so there's always at least 2. So
right.
there you go. Yeah, we can handle it. Depends on how you're feeling. If you're tired or whatever, you don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I'll pack it just in case.
Okay. Yeah. So what else is going on? So that's Teri's, and you're going to Joshua Tree, and Diana is the beekeeper. So she's very
Right.
busy with. Yes.
So my vacation is in a new bathroom upstairs
Darn
Oh,
tootin'.
you take a hot bath now?
and beekeeping. But the bees will get here the week of June 16th. So
Oh,
they
okay.
haven't gone in yet, and I haven't shown any comedy of errors yet.
Well, that's good. Make sure you wear one of those
Oh,
mesh things over
I've
your
got
face.
the whole outfit.
Yeah.
This is
Oh,
like
boy.
my neighbor. I hope my neighbor will come over here. And Dominique, if you're in the audience, hello. I can't
Mhm.
see the chat with this new setup
Yeah.
right now. So, anyways, she could film me for the comedy show.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
There you go. I think it would be wonderful, Diana. It's so
Okay.
cool. So today I did see a butterfly. Oh, I was outside between shows, and I've never seen this color in my life. It was a very small butterfly. It was very small, small wingspan, bright red with black.
Ooh.
I don't ever remember seeing a butterfly
That
in
gives
those
me
colors.
chills.
Yeah, I know.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, it just kind of went up and went away, and I thanked it for coming, but it was gorgeous. Yeah, just gorgeous. High ethnicity.
So beautiful.
Oh, your Keith is allergic to bees. My Keith is allergic to wasps, so he has to carry one of those.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, yeah. You have to be careful.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it collapsed and you hit the floor. Oh,
Oh,
Carolyn,
gosh,
that's
honey.
awful.
Oh,
I hope you weren't asleep and then
no.
boom, woke up. That would have been a rude awakening. Yeah.
That one?
Yes, it looked like that. It did.
It looks a lot like a painted lady, but the painted lady is brown. That is called the Vanessa Atlanta.
The Vanessa Atlanta.
Hmm.
Oh my. Well, thank you. I didn't, I just kind of thought maybe it was just, it's not a normal color you see that
No.
I've seen. No.
See, that one is really red. Then they have the red admiral butterfly, but it is more orange.
Yeah. No, this was definitely,
Yeah.
actually, it was more red than black. It was red, and then it had a little twist of black on each side. But
Yeah.
it was gorgeous. Yeah.
I think
Beautiful.
it was a moth.
No, it wasn't a moth.
Okay.
No,
it was
it's got
pretty.
butterfly.
Yeah.
antennas.
That's beautiful.
It was too pretty to be a moth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A red admiral butterfly, Charlie says.
Oh.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
there's
Yeah.
another
Oh,
one
garnet too. Okay. You guys are
with the
butterfly
polka dot.
people. Ooh.
Oh,
That's so
really?
cool.
Cinnabar.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Yeah.
I know.
Well, okay.
I
that's
remember
not
when I
big.
lived in Houston, we drove down to the Butterfly Museum. You could go in, and they were all around you. It was wonderful. It really was. It was.
Yeah,
It
Errol
was in this big pyramid. Yeah. Down on the coast. I can't think of. It's right out of Houston. But hi, Edward. Nice to see you. Red, not
Errol
Ted.
Red hot. Cinnamon red hot.
Cinnamon.
Cinnamon.
Yes, absolutely. Oh, she did. Okay. Yes, I remember you telling us she was going to.
Oh.
And absolutely, we send her lots and lots of love and healing energy. That's not only is a hard process to go through surgery wise, but it's an emotional and a tough decision to have to make and go through. So much love to you. Yeah, to her too. All righty. Do we start?
Yeah.
Sure.
Sure.
What?
I'm just
After
ready, yeah.
yesterday's meditation, Teri, I visualized walking red, blue, green, yellow, and requested prayers for Minnesota and Canada fires. Thank you. Because are you seeing it too in Michigan?
I'm getting smoke, and I had to turn the air on because it was getting hard to breathe, and it is warm out besides.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
When I was on with Evelyn, I said, I'm hearing fires in Minnesota, which at that time, there wasn't fires in Minnesota.
Oh. Well, Kelly, have you heard from anybody up home if they're seeing the fires coming down? Or the smoke?
I didn't know. I know there was fires up by Duluth about a month ago, but I assumed they were out.
Okay.
I wasn't aware that there was fires in.
Yeah, they're coming down from Alberta. Was it Alberta or Saskatchewan? The one that's above you. Do you know what province is above Minnesota? Is it Alberta or?
There you go.
Sure. Okay.
I don't.
Pretty soon we're going to know more about Canada than we know about America, and it's our turn to be those people, I think. Yeah. But yeah. All right. Well, I know when they have them in British Columbia, we're loaded here, and also in Oregon, they come and go and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. All right. So thanks, Deanne, and I know you have other comments here. Let's see, but I don't see them anymore.
I didn't either, and I went in and restarred them.
Okay.
That didn't.
Oh, all right. Thank you, because they went away, posted early, maybe, and they're there
Oh.
now. Yeah, they're there now. So
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So let's.
Well, I wonder if it had anything to do with me. We have a huge thunderstorm here right now, you guys. We had tornadoes this afternoon. So,
Well, honey, if you just need to go, then you just go and okay. I don't mean
The
like it's
basement.
oh no, I
Yeah.
was, but it's messing with everything. But
Yeah,
I
it
was at
is.
Aldi's and I had to stay at Aldi's, you guys.
Oh, heck yeah.
Now everybody gets to go to Aldi's, but I've never been to one. So, all right. So Deanne says, I'm at my 80-year-old mother's house after meditation. I walked to her kitchen that was dark without lights on. My mother saw, oh, your mother saw orbs floating over your head. Well, she's opening up then, girl.
Yeah.
And now we're after. It also rained and cleared the smoke. Okay. I was grateful and I stood outside with my hands to the sky, thanking the rain. That was wonderful. All
That's
right.
oh,
Yeah, that's great. Thanks for sharing that. That's really nice.
I didn't know Deanne was from Minnesota. That's cool.
I know. Yeah, that's true. All right. So Patricia Hernandez. I dream where my childhood next door neighbors, 5 mom, dad, 3 boys, sat at a table as I stood in front. Each had a gift for me placed on the table. One gift wrapped in brown paper. Is there a second part to this? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. The second one with a decorated bow. The size of the box was 1 and 11
1 and a half.
tall. I'm sorry, 1 1/2 tall by 4.5 wide. I got from Archangel Raziel that 2 of the gifts had something to do with something physical. Not sure about the other gifts. Okay.
Hmm.
Is that 3 again? 3 boys. How many gifts were there? 2? Just 2 gifts? I'm trying to see. All right. Each had a gift, so there were 5 gifts. Okay.
So 5 is the number of, right? Chaos and completion and out in the cold, if you think about the tarot. But these can also be changes, upgrades. 5, the ending of something, since they're all wrapped in a package. This is a gift in disguise, right? So
Mm-hmm.
the ending of something that you have been trying to work through coming your way.
Okay.
I feel like there's some abundance coming in here, Patricia, because you recognize that part of this was going to be something physical, one of these gifts. And in meditations, we've been feeling that. I keep hearing pennies from heaven, just raining down on us.
Wow.
Let's see. I'll pull. Go ahead, Kelly, or anybody else.
I go the 5, Patricia. I get too, like Diana, that there's changes. There's welcome changes coming in, and to see these changes as literally as gifts. And I did pull a card, and I got home, and so there might be some changes that are going to be happening around the house. And then with gifts, I got gratitude. And so however those gifts come in the form of changes, just the reminder of, which I know you are, the gratitude.
The card I got was impulse. Don't be afraid to act impulsively and rip them open. And the physical is, this is, surrender, lean into it, accept it. And the impulse is often we have this shyness about opening gifts in front of people and receiving. But receive. That's the truth. Receive. So that's really
Well,
what
she's getting gifts, so she needs to receive them. Yeah. Go ahead, Kelly.
Oh no, she just said it looked like an
Oh, an Arcturian.
and
Yeah, good.
I was just putting it back up for her.
Wow.
You could see it.
I got the release again too.
Ah,
Yeah.
Wow.
It's so something needs to be released. And sometimes when we get new gifts, we have to let go of some of the old, Patricia.
Yes.
And that might be some gifts are new and some gifts are old that we've relied on, but it's like we're getting these upgrades. So it's like, who cares about that one? Because now I've got this big sparkly one. And now you're the creator. So there's your gift right there. And it's anything you want inside it, I feel
That's
like.
right. And all you have to do is approve. If you approve, it's yours.
there you go.
Nice.
Receive. You are programmed to receive.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love
Red Dragon, the pictures, I'm sorry. I don't, remind me of what that is. My brain is, you captured a few nights ago? Oh, okay. I'll go back and look and see if I can find him. All right. Thank you. Hi,
Did you-
Stone Poppet. Yeah,
Yeah. Did you email him, Red Dragon?
she did, I think, to me.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. All right. Let's see. Teri, I'm going to let you take over right now because I feel like I'm just all thumbs. So I'm going to go look for what Kim might have sent to me.
Okay. Okay.
Oh,
Sounds great.
Thank you, dear. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. That looks like a Nocturian. Oh, Patricia says, yeah. Yeah, Octurians, there's a lot of them around. Dr. Gales for sure, an Octurian. Hard to say some days, but fun. Mary Starshine. Hello, my neighbor. Let's see what we have. Oh, that's part 2. I think I did these in my own special way. Mary didn't, maybe I didn't get number 1. What the heck is that all about? Nope. Okay. Mary, I'm going to come back to you on that unless you want to post it again. Oh, you've already got that. Okay.
No, yeah, I'm going to let you. I've got 5 to upload. So. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and go to Suzanne, and then I'll come back to Mary.
Okay.
Suzanne, I've had this dream twice. Company flew in to visit my parents, believed to be relatives. None of these people resemble family that I know of, but I know they are relatives.
Whoa.
Suzanne, is that it? Because that's all we have. And I apologize, anybody, for not getting
No,
it.
she said that was a dream.
Okay, that's it.
Yep.
Okay. Kelly, what do you think?
I'm wondering if it's not from a past life
Yeah.
Okay.
that it was, and that's why they felt familiar, but they didn't necessarily look familiar. That it was family from a past life.
Yeah. And it they're in your life again this time. They look different. They resemble family. And in reality, family doesn't always look like family, Unless you're a Bowles brother, then they all look the same.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I feel like, let's look at past lives and future lives because it's no time or space, right? So just another dimension that could have been. And a lot of times we're with our star families when we're sleeping, or we'll be in another dimension where we're sleeping, and you'll have those people with you. And that you flew to visit makes me feel like you are traveling to them in your dreams, probably, Suzanne.
Star family.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and slide in Patricia Franzino because she's got a dream that we shared first before Suzanne's. So if that's okay,
Okay.
are we done with
Oh,
this?
yeah,
I think
we're
it's
done.
past life as well. This is fascinating to me, actually. You were in a subway station waiting for the 6th train in New York City. It goes to Lower and Upper Manhattan. I met Biden and he spoke to me about Eisenhower. What does that mean? The military industrial complex is
Well,
my
and
first thought, right?
that, and they know. Eisenhower knows.
Okay.
Eisenhower met with our ET friends.
Yes, yes, absolutely. He did. Yes, he did. And actually, his granddaughter, Laura, I believe it is,
Yep.
she's into that as well.
Oh,
She's
really
Yeah.
into it.
yeah,
Yeah.
really into it. Yeah. Um,
Yeah.
but the other thing is that just screams at me, but it isn't really the Manhattan Project. But that was that about UFOs, or was that the one where the ship went away and came back?
That's the bomb.
Oh, that's the bomb, and he wasn't president then.
No.
Okay, okay,
No, he was a soldier. He was a general.
okay. Yeah. Well, I knew he was. Yeah, in the war, but yeah.
Right. Right. So,
Um,
and he would have been president maybe at that time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's very interesting. And,
Well,
and
and
not-
I'm sorry.
that's okay, not to create a conspiracy theory or anything, but that you would have brought up the Manhattan Project and that maybe that's somebody has an idea, right? Like they're all starting wars because wars make money.
Right. And these are the hidden things, the hidden projects, the bombs that they were testing in the
yeah.
50s and 60s that gave me canker sores and
Yeah.
definitely locked in having autoimmune issues for so many of us. So
Right.
this is, that subway, what we're going to hide, what we're not going to tell you about. Oh,
Yeah.
but they did tell us to start buying skim milk because all these poisons were settling in the fat of cow's milk. And my mother switched to skim milk and I stopped getting canker sores on my tongue.
Wow. And we really shouldn't be drinking milk right now.
Well, I
'cause it's
don't.
not- yeah, I know, but they're not pasteurizing it or checking it or whatever.
Yeah, oh my God. Ugh.
What do I get but 4C? Oh my God. That to me, that's something that I get the feeling, Biden thought you were trustworthy and you live in New York City and he wanted you to know. And wow.
Yeah, I think the same. And I got observe,
Okay.
and then I got waken. So, yeah, same as you.
Yeah,
Aley.
right? And they didn't take the ban off of the bombs until like 1992, 93, something like that. So what does your intuition tell you about that, Patricia? And when we look at this fish, it goes uptown and downtown, right?
Yep.
Duality.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because we need to unify.
Yeah. I got remember. So
okay.
you might have been around helping in some way with that
Mhm.
Manhattan Project too.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
then back here, definitely helping at this time in your dreams. Sometimes we feel like we're all alone too, but you're never alone, right?
Mhm.
So you got lots of helpers in the group here.
That's awesome. That's awesome, Patricia. I love
Yeah.
that.
Could I add just a little thing here? A caveat. My dad had been in the Army Air Corps stationed on Tinian, sergeant during the war. He loaded the bomb for Hiroshima onto the Enola Gay. He was part of the ground crew who took care of the Enola Gay. They knew. They didn't know what the power of this thing was going to be, but they knew that this was
Mhm.
the beginning of the end.
Yeah.
As
Wow.
so to speak. So
Wow. Oh my goodness. I didn't mean to do that, Deanne. We'll answer it now. When we were doing Deanne's, she wondered what the appearances of red, blue, green, yellow, orange above her head, the orbs.
Well, I just looked up the meditation from yesterday because it escapes me a lot of times, Deanne.
Yeah.
But but it's we were going into our senses and then we were going into our chakras. I think that was yesterday. I'm pretty sure.
Yes.
Was
Yes.
it? Okay, so those are those colors of the chakras and the orbs, and what we were doing was creating new neural pathways to go into them with our physical brain, with the senses, and then the subtle senses, and going into the emotional and spirit brain. So new 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 pathways of going into that. So you were very successful, I'd say.
Yeah. Even it carried over even into today, because when I was in that space, maybe I said it yesterday, but I think it was today, that my third eye finally figured out the lower chakras.
Yeah.
What this issue is going.
Are you okay?
And it's like, lean into it. It's the crystalline that we're all going through. Lean into it. This is permission to just to do nothing. Sort of.
Yeah. Hi, Lacey. Our questions don't have to be about dreams, but if you could make them about, make them about a vision, a dream, or an appearance. So we are specific to that. So, yeah.
That's what this show is all about. So yeah. All right. Thank
It's
you, Lacey.
special.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna go. Mary Starshine, you're trying to find part one. Is that what it was, Teri? Is that what you were?
I was, and I didn't find it, Mary. Can you
Find All right.
repost the beginning of it, or is this the beginning of it that you just posted?
And now I don't see Anya's on here either. So that got deleted somehow. That's really weird. Oh no, it is here.
Is
Never
it
mind.
there? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything got kind of moved around tonight,
Yeah.
you guys.
Okay.
Go figure.
So Mary, is she gonna write it over again? What the first part is?
I think so, yeah. Mary, let us know, dear.
Mary, let us know, Mary Starshine. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So Kim had sent me some pictures a couple weeks ago. So let's go ahead and show them.
Okay.
I really feel like they're a UAP.
Oh, wow.
See that?
It's like a
Oh my God,
wave.
look at that.
Yeah. Yep.
All the way out there.
Uh-huh.
Like that looks like my viceroy.
And she said that they were taken above some mounds, the Okmulgee Indian mounds at the Great Temple Mound, right above that. That's where that was. So
Yeah, that's awesome.
let's see. There's another one. It's awesome. I mean, they're really awesome, especially when you can see them. There's another one, and
Oh man,
I know.
Cool.
I've got chills, Kim.
Yeah.
When
It's,
did you see this? Because the viceroy has been out. We have been flying around.
Okay, so I don't have a date on that, Kim. Let me see when you sent it to me, and I think it was like the day before that or something. Oh, gosh, this is way back in May, like May,
Oh
maybe
my
May
God.
14th, May 14th.
Well,
Yeah.
May wasn't that long ago. Yeah.
Well, I know. It's just that we didn't do it last
May
week, and
14th.
I completely forgot. I'm glad she reminded me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that that might have been the med beds?
Oh, maybe.
The book is over there, and I don't want to go get it, but I'll try to find that information and let you know, Kim.
Yeah. So White Dragon thinks it looks like the Viceroy. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. Wow. That is amazing. But when I saw it, I thought it looked more like a UAP and not a UFO, because it's a cylindrical shape, but I'm no expert on the shapes of UFOs. You know. Yeah.
My viceroy has kind of looks like a snow speeder from Star Wars, and that picture right there.
Yeah.
That picture
It looks like a rocket heading this way, actually. And I don't know if that's the sun underneath it or something else that's a little dot there. Yeah. Okay. Anyway.
I found the first part of Mary's. It's at 402.
Okay.
Oh, thanks. She just posted it again too.
Oh, okay. Yep. I just
I mean, it
love
looks,
it.
it's so perfect. Those three
Yeah.
major orbs are so perfect. Those look like the lights, the rear lights of the
Uh-huh.
Viceroy. The scoop in the at the very, very top, that's so faint.
Yeah.
That's the nose of the Viceroy. That's what it
Mhm.
Okay.
like an
Yeah.
ankle. Sort of.
Mary
Wow.
says lots of ships are non-physical. They are also that they're above the mounds. So I really feel like there are energy banks that are deep within the earth that are starting to the frequency we're starting to align to as we change, as we go through
Yep.
these changes. And consequently, the mounds are getting bigger and bigger. And they say that the mounds that were there, like the white men when we came or they came,
Mhm.
wiped a lot of it out, tried to destroy it, but they couldn't because the energy is still there. And they're kind of like markers for these
Uh-huh.
huge things underground, way deep underground.
Mhm.
Okay. They're all UFOs. They're just identified by uh different words. Okay. Um, I thought so too. Hold on. Got too much to do.
I'll do it, honey.
We don't need any more, guys. We got like way too many tonight. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna say let's cut it off for tonight. Um, I agree with you. It does look like an archangel laying on its side. So I just thought that would be interesting. And,
Yeah.
Well, and Terry, this really goes along with what you were talking about. This prepare. The mounds are regrowing themselves, right?
Yeah.
that's true. Yep.
Because our rock people are under there.
That's
Yeah.
okay, Lacey. It's
Well,
okay, Lacey.
we left them there and they left them there, not just them, but us as well, so that we could come back to them because we're much more highly evolved then. I mean, our civilizations and everything. So,
Mhm.
okay, Mary, dream. This morning, the morning of Memorial Day, I woke up just in time to watch Teri, me. I fell asleep during meditation and dreamed that Teri appeared on the second floor of my house, surrounded. Okay, now I'm going to go up and find it.
I got it.
Oh,
Boom.
thanks. By brilliant gold light, it filled the whole floor. There were computer screens in several locations with views of cities of light. It felt like we were in another dimension and had a special, um, oh golly, if there's more than we don't know, probably a special meaning is what I'm guessing. That's my soul planet, Mary.
There you go. Special something mission to connect them. Yeah.
Yeah. Into the crystalline grid. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's right. That's it, kiddo.
Yep. And I pulled this for you, Mary. It's
Oh.
I am presence, light body activation, assessing the divine within. And look at that golden light.
Oh,
Wow.
That's awesome.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why we're here holding space for each other.
They want you to relax. All is well.
yeah.
Yeah.
I love that.
Hmm. Wow. That's cool. That's cool.
This is also something about reconnecting with Mother Earth through all of this. And look at that butterfly. Different
Oh,
color, but the same
different
thing.
color, but there it is. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. That's fabulous.
And well, Terry, as connected as she is to Mother Earth for sure. The
Mhm.
golden ray.
Yeah. Yeah. And yesterday it wasn't the gold light came in again. I remember, Mary.
Hmm.
Yeah. It was beautiful.
I
I feel
bet.
like if we had a Zoom and we had everybody on Zoom, it would be an amazing thing.
Oh
We have
wow.
Right?
Yeah, it would be.
to
It
see
would
it
be.
That's
around
you
all of
know, that's right. We might think it's your camera, but you know what?
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
room was filled with golden light.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. That's
Yeah.
fabulous. That's fabulous. Well, thank you, Mary. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Very nice. I do want to have Anya's because she is here. You were sleeping when you heard the word fire, looking like a word in a sentence flashed. No ominous feelings or flames, just the word fire. I asked if it was a warning of fire coming into my life, and I got no.
Fire, I'll teach you to burn.
Well, we do know Mount Etna has blown its top,
Oh, big time.
big time.
And all the fires going on.
Well, and Crete is worried about these cracks that are traveling that are 500 miles. Well, no, not 500 miles. I can't remember what I read, but they're very, very long, and it's been going on for the past couple of days.
Uh-huh. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I just think there's a lot of things that are coming. We know that and they were saying that Minnesota, Ontario's up above Minnesota and in that area. So that's where that's coming down. But so we're going to get those. I think California will probably have them again. Did you get any of that, Kelly? I can't remember from your.
Well, we typically do, but you know, I that's what I get. Like when I do my predictions, it's like I get fire, and and then I got smoke, and then I got air, to air quality.
Yeah,
and so that could be exactly what you're getting too.
That's very true. Look at this: fire, illuminate.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got confusion. And part of this is what I'm taking is this is chaos being created from everything so that we can kind of look at each other and say, hey, let me help you, and come back into community. And then I pulled dissolution so we can come out of dissolution and back together. I do want to mention that every time my daughter's traveling in Europe right now, every time she leaves the country, something happens. She was on
coming out.
I know she can't come home, right? She was in Crete. She was there for the small earthquake, but now they've got bigger stuff. And then she was in Italy. She just left Italy, and now she's in Spain. So,
but and help from the gallery out there. How will Jaguar be tying into this?
Oh, interesting.
This is important, and because a leopard changes his spots and becomes a jaguar, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And with the fires changing the landscape, changing the terrain, changing how we get around, how we have to deal just from smoke coming into other areas from way north in Ontario, Minnesota, coming, it's not necessarily coming across the Detroit River. It's just coming down from up above it.
Oh, in some Amazonian cultures, the jaguar is associated with fire, often being revered as the deity of terrestrial fire.
There we go.
Oh, wow. Really?
They are the fire spirit.
Rossi?
Oops. Deanne says she's up on the Canadian border and heard the fire planes fly overhead yesterday.
Okay.
Oh, honey. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. So already. We just got out of May, for heaven's sake. Wow.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hot enough today to turn the air conditioner on when last night I still had the heat running.
My mom is in Minnesota, and she said yesterday it was 91 there.
Oh,
wow. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Sorry about that, you guys. Tyler doesn't like this at all. Are we ready for the next?
There's no fire. I'm not going to do a fire alarm here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see if I can do it. Oh, golly. Sorry, you guys. Something just happened to my.
Oh, no problem. Let's. CJ, were you trying to pull up CJ? She was the next one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now I got her. Oh, you got her too. Okay. Sorry, CJ.
Sorry.
Last week, I dreamt I owned a cheesecake shop. It was like an ice cream shop, but with cheesecake. A person picked out their flavors and different toppings. No, I'm not craving cheesecake now. I am.
I am too.
I like what is it, the turtle one with the
Oh
chocolate?
my God.
Oh God.
And the caramel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Thanks a
good.
lot, CJ. I think that's a good idea, though. You go, girl.
Right?
Yeah.
Brilliant.
So,
Yeah. CJ,
I,
I feel like, oh, go ahead. Sorry.
well, I was just going to say I pulled health. I think they're trying to tell you something.
Oh.
I got adventure.
Um,
So take that adventure, CJ. Whether it
Yeah.
be a cheesecake shop
And I
or
got
going on a
healed.
road trip.
I know. And you can always heal
Make
with
it real.
chocolate. There you go.
Make it real. Ooh,
I got trust.
ooh, I like
So
that.
you can do
Yeah.
it, girl. I also feel like, food is so nourishing, and cheesecake is such a pleasurable
Right?
way to nourish yourself. So, yeah, take good care of yourself, but you're going to be serving it to others. So I don't know if you're taking a course that you're going to be teaching or something, CJ, but
Ooh.
A refinement of the old recipes, right?
yeah,
Or
I think,
going back to the basics, that kind of
Mhm.
thing. Yeah.
yeah, no problem, right?
Uh-huh. I think I
Yeah.
saw somebody that had put a piece of cheesecake in an ice cream cone.
Ooh, now that's double trouble.
This counts for
There
everyone
you
that
go.
watches this channel.
Yes, Christine. Squirrel.
I'll see you again, right?
Right?
See you tonight, CJ.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
yeah. Let's all show up in a dream at CJ's
Yeah,
house.
at
Right?
CJ's.
Yeah,
Please
I
do
love
that.
that. Thank you
No
so
more
much.
Sarah Lee, only the real stuff.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's it.
Yeah. Teacher Barbara. The other night, my friend Andy came into my dream, nice and clear. Boy, did he look good. Holy smokes. He looked at me and said, I love you. And I said it back to him as darn it, I was so happy to see him and wanted to sit and spend time with him, but something woke me up.
Uh-huh.
Maybe he's trying to reach you, Barbara.
Well,
Mhm.
Barbara, did he work with you as a teacher? Um, uh, so Barbara's looking for work. Let's put it that way. And I think he wanted to let you know he's there to support you in everything, and just to take I can't be there in person, but I'm the closest thing to that. So, yeah.
Yeah.
I got companionship,
Yeah.
and then came
Oh, he
out
was a boyfriend. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
have confidence.
Okay.
Right? Let's cuddle.
Yeah. Okay.
Fantasy. There's your ice cream.
Oh my God. Yeah. All right. So it was your fantasy because he was a
There you go.
boyfriend, not a colleague.
Yeah.
But quite honestly, he could be looking for you.
Yeah. It says
Your
to
Facebook.
reframe it. Yeah.
Yeah. This happened to Paul, you know?
Yeah,
Oh my
right.
God. Paul's out in California
He's here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Check
Yeah.
out Facebook.
Yeah.
I love it.
With Lillian, right?
I really think you ought to check it out. So reflect on it. So
Uh-huh.
really think about it. You know,
Yeah.
you might. This is what we told Paul. Look on Facebook. See if you can look him up if you're not
Right.
in touch with them.
And
What
his
it means is
golden
that he
dream,
might be
remember?
looking to contact you in
Yeah.
some way. If you've lost contact, that's what she means. Yeah. Yeah.
I got immerse, Barbara, and so I get too that he's probably trying to reach out to you, or he's been thinking
he's
about
dead.
you, and then I got
Okay.
compassion. So
All right.
I would definitely look into it. It says the vibration of compassion shines through every cell.
Oh,
Okay.
he's
So
passed.
he has
Oh,
passed.
oh.
All right.
Oh, so he's
Well, that
coming
does-
through to you in your dreams
Exactly.
to help you
he
out.
Is.
Yeah.
I agree. He is definitely reaching out for you.
He,
I thought it was your friend there was a friend of yours that you talked about before, but it isn't. He died for an aneurysm. Oh my God. I'm so sorry. to
you
hear
know, sometimes on the other side, Barbara, they can do so much more for us than on this side.
True.
So I think you should make a request and ask him for what you want. Like, and especially since he was was he a teacher?
I don't think
Oh, okay. Just
he was a
ask him for
boyfriend
help.
of hers. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, ask him for help.
Yeah, he's there waiting to help you, Barbara. Definitely.
Yeah,
I
and
love that. Cat Mama says, I can help you find a teaching job in California. Now that might be
wow,
the way to go, girl.
Wow, that would be nice.
yeah,
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Um,
yeah.
now, did we do Lorraine yet?
No.
Okay. Lorraine, hello, beautiful. My dream. I was in my kitchen with a tray holding stacks of silver coins, each added to $1. I was rearranging the coins, but they were always $1. On my shoulder, Trump was on TV, and I said, "Why is he on TV?" Biden didn't go on. Wait,
Mhm.
yes, he did. I knew that Trump was no longer in the White House or in charge, and he was whining about it.
Oh, I like that, Lorraine. From your lips to God's ear.
Just a
Thanks,
few days
Leah.
ago, I saw
Mhm.
Biden speaking on TV, and I got all excited because I flashed to that dream and felt it won't it won't be long.
You were angry about Trump and you don't understand the coins. Okay.
Well, I got wonder. The coins, consider that
It's
Bitcoin
change.
stuff he's doing
Yeah, but
and
it's
how
also
all this
change.
grift,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm.
definitely wonderment on all of that and
Yeah.
safety. Put our money safety. Keep it safe. Put it where you know it's going to be safe.
Yeah.
I don't think Bitcoin's going away, but pick
Mm-hmm.
the right ones.
Yeah. I have change as the form of coins, and it is.
Oh,
Yeah.
Leah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely. So he had written over the weekend. What is it? An owl? Okay. Oh, money. Okay. Well, he's trying to take all our money. So, yeah. Um, over the weekend, he had written that. He liked and retweeted or whatever you want. I don't know that. That Joe Biden was executed in 2020 and that he's been a clone for the last five. I know. 25th Amendment. Yeah. Yeah. But I don't know. Diana, you've been worried about having money, Lorraine? Okay.
Okay, that's it.
That's it then. That's what the change is, honey.
Yeah.
And you would like to see a change in other places as well. And then you wouldn't have to worry about your money, right?
Yeah.
You didn't worry when Biden was in there, right? Yeah. Oh, okay. There you go. Well, you're smart. Nothing wrong with that. There
Good.
you go. Yeah.
Yeah, even $10 at a time. Then that project you need to do has
Right.
something you can grab from. I'm sorry, Teri, go ahead.
No. Yeah. So yeah, I got transfiguration. So
Oh, wow.
yeah, I feel like you're gonna be okay.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna make some changes perhaps. So you see things coming, Lorraine.
Yeah,
Lorraine,
trust your instinct, everybody. Sorry, Kel.
Oh,
Go
no,
ahead.
no, 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 no. And Maureen, I got relaxed, and so don't worry. And I also I'm getting that for June. I'm really feeling like unexpected money is going to come in for a lot of us in June. So just kind of keep that in mind and put that out to the universe too.
Yeah, Jupiter's going to go into Cancer shortly on June 9th, as a matter of fact. And
Okay.
and that is going to put this, there's going to be a change in how that worrying that we've had. Because,
Okay.
Gemini is a sign of quick change. And Jupiter is also rulership of Sagittarius, which
And
is
it's expansion. Right.
expansion. So
Yeah.
when he goes into Cancer, things are going to start to get jello like, there's going to be some solidification.
Wow. Woo.
Yeah.
Because of the other aspects, not so much because he's in there, but because of the chilling.
Yeah. And Lorraine, I've done the same thing. My back room is loaded up with canned products and paper products and coffee and all kinds of stuff. So I totally get it. You asked all the angels to help you with one big specific thing. Trouble with Angels was on, and I stopped talking, and the nun on TV said, "All prayers are answered."
Beautiful.
That's like the card that falls on the ground or pops out or whatever.
Yeah, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Awesome.
Rob Balgioni. Hi, all, and thanks for your readings. If you have time, I'm wondering why I often dream of being chased through the cosmic dimensions by troublemakers. I always slip out, too, but they love to harass me. Oh,
Aw, what do you got to say?
They
yeah.
got your number, Rob. Yeah.
You're actually fighting them. You're actually protecting us from them.
Mhm.
You know, the collective, the work
Yeah.
you're doing in these dreams is guardianship.
Mhm.
And who are you rescuing? So try to, you know, remember deeper so that you can see who it is you're after, or who you are protecting, who you're snagging out of the tight situation.
Yeah. Another
Or the
warrior.
group.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're up to light. So
Mhm.
that's why you're
Yeah.
protecting them. Us.
That's awesome. And you were able to you're able to slip out because you know how to do that. You know,
Yep.
reminds me when I was learning martial arts. If you tense up and you fight, then you don't win. But if you release and just flop out, you can get away. So that's kind of a way of looking at it. Yeah.
Aley, what have you not done?
Oh God. I know. I had, I said I had to pack a lot in this lifetime.
Yeah, right.
Did
So
you go, Kelly?
Rob, I got that that you're Star Keeper, and that it's really important for you when you're not dreaming and doing all this other work in your sleep to make sure that you stay grounded.
Oh,
See, but you have a starseed family. And so trust your intuition on these things.
Uh-huh.
Part of it is luck, which is what this bottom card is. But it's it's also you have the adaptability to know when it's time to leave. You know, you can
Yeah.
see that exit, like
Yep.
like the snow speeders or Han Solo hyperdrive.
yeah.
You are also aware you are indestructible. It's just that harassment is constant. I'm sorry to hear that. You're going to have to have some magic word. If you can do lucid dreaming, you can have some kind of a magic word that returns you swiftly back to where you belong.
Put your dragon costume on.
Yeah.
I
Shapeshifter.
always get them.
And be careful because White Dragon Paul might enlist you actually to have a ship.
He's
So be
probably
careful.
already running.
I'm surprised Paul doesn't already have your number.
I know. Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I love that, Rob. Thank you. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see.
And
Frosty.
I just want to throw this in. It's just a comment, but are you noticing, people, that you are getting, you're listened to the whole time, and so all of a sudden things show up on your feed, but it seems to be getting more and more and more. So, and it's not like you're even doing anything. Sometimes you don't even you don't look it up like on Amazon or something. You're just thinking about it.
Yes, that
Stay
happens all the time. I just
Okay.
think about it and it pops up on my phone.
Right?
And guess what? Is that them or is it because you're in the collective conversation? Period. Like here in the group.
Mhm.
But what you're talking about, Kelly, yeah, isn't that strange? Like
It is.
they're not. I didn't speak.
Uh-huh.
Yep. Or type anything or anything, and all of a
Yeah.
sudden, what I was thinking now just pops.
Yes, it's
Maybe
kind of
we're
creepy.
just in tune, right? How about
Yeah.
that? We are just in
Yeah,
tune.
it's unity consciousness. It
Yeah.
is the collective consciousness. I agree with you, but
Yeah.
sometimes it just freaks me out because I
Yeah,
already
it
feel
does me
like
too sometimes. Definitely.
Yeah. This morning I woke up and everything was a calamity. Everything that came on my phone, because I always check my phone to see if my daughter who's out of town is texting me. And I was like, well, that's hilarious. Because you see one or two and you're like, oh my God. But you see
Yeah.
like 80 of them and you're like, yeah.
Well, hello, y'all are psychic. What do you
Yeah.
what do you expect?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
true.
It's too funny.
That's true. Linda Bishop said yesterday that her cell phone had to be like rebooted, and she lives in Texas. And she said when it came back, she got the weather in Washington State. And she would love to live out here, but that's all. I mean, but that just showed up.
Wow.
She's
on her
being
phone.
called.
Right? The green is
Yeah.
always the grass is always greener. over
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
septic tank
I
or
love this. Spirits are in your algorithms because you're connected. There you go.
Yeah.
Yes.
Definitely.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. Rossi, I had a vision of something that looked like a manta ray flying in the air in my room. It flew to the north wall, turned south, then moved east towards the window and disappeared. What is it?
I think
Aley?
it's a flying saucer. It's an ET.
Yeah.
agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Okay.
Because they know you have a certain willingness.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. A manta ray. Is there a group in the Orion belt that is fish or ocean?
Yeah. Well, in Sirius, right? Isn't Sirius underwater?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
There's
A
also,
probe.
oh, he says a probe. White Dragon says a probe. Interesting. I don't know if Sally's still here, if she has those too on her land.
Oh,
She's
yeah.
everything there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
I love that, Lorraine. And I agree with that.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
Serious B. Thank you, Lacey. Yeah, Serious B.
I mean, with
Yeah.
people in the chat as well as ourselves, how often does that happen? I'm thinking about you and I get a text message from that person. So we definitely have this connection with the airwaves.
Oh, she was awake when she saw it, she says.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Rossi, you're
Come
amazing.
on, girl.
Rossi is amazing.
Mhm.
Yeah. You got
And
it,
then
girl.
you're stable. They know you're stable. They know you're not going to freak out when you see it.
That's
And
true.
stability is what's encouraging them to let you know that you've got these visions. Your credibility.
Yep. Wow.
Mhm.
Amazing. Ooh.
Yeah.
Freedom, Rossi. Freedom. Yeah. Wow.
Ah, there's Bob Marley singing in my head now.
I got revisit. So I get that they've been there before, but maybe you just didn't see them.
I think so too. Yeah. Yeah. Relax. You've done this before.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's a boat in a ship on the water.
Yep.
So I do feel like you've done that before, Rossi, but also that and when we go into meditations and we go deep into the waters, into the crevasses inside the oceans, there's all sorts of beings down there.
Yep.
Earth beings that don't have to be off planet.
Rossi, hypnicity. I mean, you said your home address changed to Quinault, Washington. There's maybe you need to go there because that's a place where you can gamble.
Ooh.
Maybe you're supposed to go over there to, use a one-armed bandit or something.
Oh. Lauren says, Rossi, are you from Sirius B? I think you are, and so am I.
My husband is too.
Yeah. There's a
Yes.
lot of,
Mhm.
Okay, so when you're just shuffling cards and they come out, synchronicity and hello, here we
Mhm.
are. That water looking thing, it may not look like a manta ray, but it does look like we're
Yeah.
traveling in water.
Mhm.
Wow.
yeah,
Serious B.
yeah. Thank you, Miss Rossi. Maria has perfect health. Hello, Maria. I'm recalling my dreams more and even wrote one down. It's been about 5 years. I stopped remembering. I think
I
that's,
think that's all she was saying,
oh
but
my
I would,
God.
yeah, that maybe it will pick up now that she's working in a group,
Yep.
you know,
Right.
Yeah,
influence each other. Yeah.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
And then Old Silver says, I asked for my dreams to be stopped because all the horrible nightmares. I needed my sleep more at that time. Yeah,
She did. Yeah.
yeah.
Definitely.
Take care of yourself
Right.
till you get their
Yeah.
act straight. Maureen, 2 nights in a row, I've been dreaming about a green dragon. What does it mean?
Well, for the past 2 nights, I won't say that there's a green dragon, but I have been on the same mission. And it's not over.
Oh,
So I haven't begun to try and sketch it out yet because this is ongoing. My guess is I will be going back tonight.
Yeah. I got another new house. I'm always looking at houses in my dreams.
oh,
Moving. So
cool.
I got a new house and somebody was trying to take some money.
Green.
Well,
But,
I'm always in hotel rooms. I'm a transient. Yeah. I wish they'd upgrade me though, you know?
well, they're
I'm
not
in
always
hotel rooms too.
beautiful.
Oh,
What'd you say,
so
Kelly?
I'm in
Oh,
hotel rooms a lot too.
Mhm.
so your green connection to the elementals, no doubt about that. I mean, any dragon is connecting you to the elementals.
There you go. Yeah.
An emerald dragon named Rupert, and you are also very well grounded, Maureen, and ready to train your dragon.
Hmm.
mhm. I love that. Okay. Denise, my dream last night was very vivid and full of emotion from laughter and menstrual blood with huge blood clots.
Ooh,
Um,
You're
interesting.
getting older.
you don't want to go backwards, Denise. Trust me. This one good thing about being our age, and I know you're not my age, but you know, past
Yeah.
menopause, let's say.
Right?
Yeah.
But you can expect a few of those as you're going through menopause.
Yeah, I guess you can. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
I feel like, it's the age of the divine feminine that's coming in, and that's going to take giving birth.
Oh, you just took the words right out of my mouth. Exactly. We're still birthing. We still have we still have hormones. We still are women.
Uh-huh. Yes,
We
that's true.
still have,
That's-
even if we have lost the organs, we still have
Yeah.
the things.
Phantom ovaries. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Phantom eggs.
No, I know, Denise. I know you don't have one anymore. That's what we're saying, though, that even though you don't have them anymore, um, it's part of being a woman and growing in that.
Right.
Yeah, and
And
we were told that we couldn't talk about these things.
Right. Oh, no.
Yeah,
to say the
Right.
least, right?
yeah.
I got this is these this is too cool. Okay, first of all, our two ovaries. Gratitude for the ability to once upon a time truly care,
Mhm.
right? It was the experience of the lifetime. We put a lot of stock in the creativity of it, not just the action, but the creative ways in which we reared our children, right?
Mhm.
And it took a lot of courage to do it.
Yeah.
And you go through labor the first time and you'll say, never again. And then you forget about that.
Well, no, the second time you just ask for a cesarean section and you're fine.
Right.
Yeah. Oh no. That's funny, Jen. You have a nurse dragon that you loan out to others in need. Jean told her you to call her back. So she did. That's awesome. Yeah. But your dream, you were laughing. Yeah, I can see that, Denise, that sometimes we laugh so we won't cry.
Yeah.
And there is a fine line between laughing and crying, I think. So
Yeah.
one was
But
done for children. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Yeah.
Kelly, did you go?
No, I got transition, Denise, and so I think you're being upgraded, and and the being it had to do with menstrual cycle and whatnot. It was that was the way for them to let you know that this was a transitional period, that you're going through changes now and upgrades, and that's a beautiful thing, to be
yeah,
Oh
upgraded.
yeah.
Jack Skellington is in my head singing, "What's this? What's this?"
Yeah. That's funny.
And it would be pretty funny. Like,
Right.
Uh-huh.
we're not starting over.
Okay, Amanda. Yesterday and the day before, I kept having what was like a lead through actions I took, movements I made would bring back flashes of dream, astral travel, question mark. Love you.
Yeah.
Flower.
Hmm. A bleed through. Okay. Hmm.
Were you awake when that was happening, Amanda? Or were you, I think, I'm not sure if Amanda's still here or not. Amanda, are you still here, dear?
Hmm. Yeah.
Well,
Let us know, Amanda.
It feels like you're kind of dancing, like you're kind of flying through dimensions.
I have here that she's creating.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, which is what it feels like for me when I fly,
Mhm.
like you're creating music or something through dance.
there's something with this that's connected to your intuition. And then floating, there's the synergy of it all. And last but not least, flow.
Ah,
And it's
she is
not my
here.
mother's
Amanda is
name.
here.
It's
Okay.
flow.
Mhm.
And then just because it's there, synchronicity was the last card. So
So did this, so you had it yesterday and the day before, but you just found out you got the job yesterday. And I'm wondering if that has something to do with it too. That you're
oh,
feeling like you're flying high because you found the job you've been trying to manifest.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't know. I'm just guessing.
the synergy.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Wow.
Kelly, did you go?
I got portal keeper, that you're astral traveling and going through portals, and right there, as it says, that you're the portal keeper.
Yeah. That's wonderful.
Yeah. I love it that you're doing that while you're awake. It's very lucid dreaming,
Yeah,
lucid
absolutely.
living,
Yep.
better yet. Ms. Sherlock, dream. I was a
She had to
Victorian.
leave. I don't know if you want to still do it or not. She
Oh,
had to
okay.
leave. Yeah.
We'll save that for David.
All righty.
Yeah.
Hi, Silly. It's nice to see you. Yeah.
Leah, I saw in my dream last night a sign that said Discord. I saw it even after falling back to sleep for a potty break. Same thing.
Isn't that um like a
It's a chat room.
signal, and it's a signal, and yeah, it's a chat room. Yeah, right. Discord. Okay. Um wow. Oh, huh. It is a chat. Okay. Um, somebody's trying to get a hold of you. If it's a chat, right? I mean, yeah.
You might go on there. I think you have to belong to something to get into one of their things. Like,
Freedom.
oh,
Yeah.
Recovery,
Okay.
but also money. And with Leah's new jobs, she's in recovery financially, right? But Discord, I think you have to sign up, but
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
You
simple.
might not want
Not
to do that, but yeah.
itchy.
Mary gets D cord or cut cord.
Ooh, nice.
I got record. There's cord in it to record.
Oh, wow. It does.
Maybe to start recording your dreams too, which I think you already do probably, Leah. But yeah,
Mhm.
Well, and
for the record.
the folks in there are all recording, right? Everybody's putting down
Yes.
what they got to say, so there is a record of what they have contributed.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, it has a lot of YouTubers on it, Old Silver
Yeah.
said.
Um,
Okay.
What's his face? Jeff Mara is on there, and a lot of people.
It's
I
like
think that's
Twitch.
an
Go to
invitation.
Twitch and have the same
Yeah,
Yeah, Diane
streaming.
G,
Okay.
Linda De Gonzalez, lots of people. I'm on there.
Oh,
I never go
Oh.
there, but I'm on there.
okay.
I got Wonder. So it's a new door opening for you, Leah.
Mhm.
Interesting. Really interesting. Okay. Now.
So
Ray-
everybody, I just would like to say those people who are coming in now, we have already been on for an hour and 15 minutes. And so we're trying to wrap up the ones we have. So we'd be happy to add them back in and do them next week. We're set for now, but I think it was up through, oh, who was it? I want to make sure. Up through, oh, my goodness.
It felt like your cup.
Lacey, up through Lacey. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. And then we're done. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So play, love, remember. Would you please tell me who put the coffee under my crackers and flicked my cup as though they were 2 coffee pods in my cup, please? And I think there's another part to this down here. What star beings do not like to show their eyes, please? Oh, that could be a different question.
Who are the comedians of the universe?
I think it's your grandfather, honestly.
Yeah, it feels like family.
Yeah, it's family and it's to me, it's male energy. I don't know if the other ladies feel that way.
Yeah.
But
That was my dad too. God, he just drink
The
coffee
jokes.
constantly.
The jokester?
yeah,
Yeah.
somebody that you can trust or that you've trusted in the past and is looking out for you.
I get the 2 pods. The reason it was 2 is because he wanted to have coffee with you.
Coffee
So
with
it
you.
was
Yes.
for you and for him, and so it was so you guys could enjoy the coffee.
I like that one.
Me too.
Yeah, and something about gratitude
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
also.
Yes, Kim, I'll add your thing into next week. So I'll take a copy of it while they're doing that. Thank you.
I pull regret. So this can mean no regrets, play, love, remember. Or maybe he regrets that he didn't spend more time or wasn't able to be with you more while he was here on the planet. So,
Yeah,
in a physical form.
right.
Yeah.
There was, like, I keep seeing some sort of a restriction on his ability to spend more time with you,
Mhm.
whether he was sick or something else was impeding that.
Interesting. Yeah.
Is this not going to let me copy off of here?
I can never copy after.
You can never do it?
I was really impressed that you were able to.
No, I thought I was going to be
I was
able to,
like,
but it
Dang,
won't let
how could she do that? I'm gonna ask her later.
Yeah. So Lorraine had another question, and secondhand news with Joe and Red Dragon and Amy Elizabeth and Silly. And if you want to, write down so you can come back next week or send it to us, we'll have it up for you for next week.
Yeah.
And there is Carolyn Booker saying she was at a dinner at Fort Ord in the 70s. General Bradley told me that Eisenhower and the top brass did meet and speak to ETs, and he was warning her to be careful. Thanks,
Yep.
Carolyn. Carolyn has had some very interesting experiences.
Life experience.
Yeah.
Yeah. Her family knows everybody.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. So now are we going on to Lacey, right?
We have actually Sonia. If Sonia's here, and she's next in line. Mary Starshine has another dream here, unless this was the first dream. We have Rossi though, right? Okay, we had Rossi.
I think this is the same one. That was the
Oh,
same
it is?
one.
Okay.
Yeah, she reposted the beginning of it. That's
Okay.
what that was. Yeah.
All
because
right.
we lost half of it. I lost
All right.
it. So okay. So
I want to tell you about this. It's red snakes, not Ted's. And she told me that those are red racers, and they're in New Mexico. Yeah. Yes. So I don't know if they're calling you to New Mexico, Lorraine, but yeah.
Transformation.
Uh-huh.
Ooh. Right.
Go right ahead, Teri, if you want.
let
With,
me. Okay, I'll do
Lacey's.
Lacey.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lacey's. Yeah.
Okay, Lacey. When I was an adolescent, I would make up stories for my friends, and one in particular continues to stick out. And it was a creation story where I pictured myself like a blue violet light being that let me see, we're missing number. Oh, there's number 2. Okay. Looked like a sperm. And me, for a few, I guess, my people were sent out to the universe to look for another planet. I suppose to establish life because our planet was being engulfed by this black, coming on down, blob, a dark blob sort of thing. Unfortunately, most of my race was wiped out, and the ones that weren't were sent out to look for another home like myself survived. I made it here to Earth. My question is, even though I made up that story, I keep wondering if it was a memory and not just imagination running wild.
You did not make it up.
It was a memory.
It's true. The Lyra explosion when the prisms blew all over, and those shards and fragments took shape and life to other planets and universes. And with the purple, I would think that's Lyra. With the blue that you also see, Palladian, tall whites have a blue cast quite often.
I got evolution, Lacey, and look at the blue bean in there.
Yeah. I got fierce compassion, and look at the Lyran. So
yeah, there you go. It says be grateful. Be grateful for what it is that you remember. Yeah.
Right?
Wow.
Yeah, when things go ahead.
The card I got was wisdom, so you're carrying this with you. I love that we have an antler god here, and that you're bringing yourself back together with the oneness of your past, and it will entail some forgiveness of the explosion and the attack, the big black blob.
Yeah. Sometimes when things happen to us like that, like we have a child that's different, or something happens, we have some sort of a reset. We do have that fierce compassion, humility, right? Which is, we're all one. It really resets us to look at things from a different perspective.
It does.
So
It
it's
does.
amazing.
Absolutely.
Okay, so now we're going to do Sonia.
Is Sonia, you still here? Could you tell us? I see that you are
Yeah.
above her, so we just have to cut it off at some point, everybody. So
Yeah,
thank
we're
you.
about
We
done.
certainly want to look at your dreams, but please remember them and bring them back next week. We'll be here, and you can also email to myself, because Teri's going to be going away, and I won't be able to get her email. So heartandsoulconnected@gmail.com, and just put your dream in there and we'll bring it out ahead. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Thanks, Sonia.
I had a dream in 7th grade about my best friend after she shot herself. She came to me in the hearse, sitting up out of the coffin. What did that mean?
Oh, she's still connected to you. She wanted to explain it to you. She's got something to say.
Was it she didn't plan on this getting shot, I'm guessing. I had a seventh grade I lost a classmate who put the gun to his head for fun and shot himself. And, and the other thing is, we never really see dead people. They're usually alive in our dream. Have you guys ever seen a dead person in a dream? I haven't. I've only, they're like laid out, but they're not really dead.
I see what you're saying. Yeah. No.
Yeah.
She might have meant to, I think is what she said. Maybe.
All right, Sonia. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think Sonia, she wanted closure and she wanted to say goodbye. And also just to let you know that she's not dead. I mean, obviously she's dead, but she's not dead. And so, however, it could be scary at that age, but now after years, I mean, that she's still with you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. She was saying goodbye.
Yeah.
You're pondering this thing, and look how long ago it was, and you remember it like it was yesterday. So it was something very important for you at that time. And it would be, because who loses their classmates usually in 7th grade? You have to go to a funeral.
Right? Yeah. And she was sitting up waving to you like she was in a parade. She was in joy. She was so happy with where she was. I think she didn't want you to mourn her too much or be upset.
Exactly what this card is saying.
Yeah.
Flame.
That's beautiful.
And the caption is spontaneous awakening. So at the moment it happened, and then activation, integration of time.
Oh, look at that. That matters, because what happened in the 3rd day after Jesus Christ was crucified?
Yeah.
Even if you're not Christian, but still.
Yeah. Because 3 is part of Tesla's code.
That's true. That's very true.
Yeah.
A new earth is coming out of this.
Beautiful. Well, thank you, everybody. I know, chills. Me too, Lorraine. I could see her when she said in the hearse. I could see her just waving.
Yeah,
hey,
exactly.
How are you?
Exactly.
Nice to see you. She liked the
It's all
turnout.
nice and velvety inside of there,
Yeah. So everybody have a great week. The ladies will be back. Well, I'll be gone, and Kelly might be gone next week, but
Diane and I will be here. We'll hang in there. Yeah.
We'll be here.
Yeah. Have a great week, everybody.
Bye,
did you guys want to say anything, or
no?
Anybody? Okay.
Happy birthday to Diana coming up, and happy birthday to Kelly yesterday. And anybody else that's a Gemini here, happy birthday. Enjoy the month.
All you Geminis. Bye-bye.
Yeah.